So anyone who says that it's like a good logo for branding they don't know about branding. Welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be critiquing your designs over on our subreddit. Let's get straight into it. Okay, the first one with 88 upvotes is my redesign for the New York Knicks logo. I'm not a very sporty guy. I don't know much about sports. I don't follow it, but I guess this is the real logo here. And what you've got here is the one that you've created, the redesign of it. One thing I do like about yours is that Knicks is right there in the middle. You've got this sort of isometric design with the basketball in there. With New York, I like it. It's very isometric. I guess this one that we've got here is more appropriate in the sense of sporting. It's more of a sticker, more of a badge, and it's brighter as well. The whole thing is orange like, a basketball. Your logo type doesn't really compete with this logo type, the original. I think the original one is better. I like the fact that it is sort of, this arch, that it's 3D as well. Yours by itself just doesn't look as nice or as legible because of the way that it's sort of mixed in width. By that, I mean, you can see here, the N and I, it kind of like the widths of the letter forms have been squished to fit in this isometric design. So that's my only issue there. Good try though, really well done on the illustration there. I really do like it. I like the stroke around it too. It's a lot more modern. I like it. The next one for 82 upvotes is my redesign of the LA Galaxy logo. What do you think about it? Okay, let's have a look. A lot of sporting logos happening today. One thing I do like is the sort of shape, the plectrum shape that's within the design. You've got it as a monogram as well. A monogram is technically where you use the letters to create the shape, the letters of the company or whoever it is, to make the shape of the logo design. And I really like that. You've got the Galaxy there, the G, you've got the L, the A, everything's in there. I like the color combination that you've got there. I believe it is derived straight from this. The problem with this original logo, as you may have seen, it's quite basic, but it is supposed to be quite basic. In my opinion, it's supposed to be seen on clothing from far away in the distance, and it will be recognizable and have some heritage. With yours, it looks very futuristic, and I like that. I like the fact that you've got stars in there as opposed to just one big one. Yours looks a bit more modern, a bit more techie in that regard. It works well on an app icon. I mean, I could go for both. I like them both. I think your actual design here is a lot better in my opinion, but that is just my humble opinion. Right, no more sporting logos. You guys keep putting them up there. I don't watch sports. But what we have here on the next one is something that I invited you guys to do, which is to redesign the Ninja logo. If you haven't seen that video, check the description. I went ahead and did a video talking all about my thoughts and reacting to the new brand of Ninja. I removed the cut at the bottom as it was quite triggering and straightened the edges to give more geometric look. I love this old logo, so I created a new custom typeface to modernize it, but also keeping the same energy as the old. I'm an amateur designer, so any feedback is great. What I like about yours is the fact that it is simpler. You've simplified it down to the core concept of Ninja's new logo. It does not mean that I like the new Ninja logo. I do not. I think, no one really notices him by his hair. You don't think of this hair as, oh, Ninja. You say Sonic the Hedgehog. That's just branding 101. So anyone who says that it's like a good logo for branding they don't know about branding. I like your typeface as well. You've done a great job. It fits with the old. You've got the jagged edges in there. It is a bit strange, but I like the fact that you've got the J coming quite far down. If this one was the logo that he brought out, we would be a lot happier. The strange thing though is when it's composed like this, when you've laid it out, so you've got the logo on the left and the logo type on the right, it kind of looks a bit weird because of that J. But when it's composed like this, it looks a bit more natural. You've even got mock-ups to show this, and it looks so much better. Again, let's see what you guys have said in the comments. Way better. The J is so much ninja, it reminds me of Japanese letters. Yeah, this is definitely a better version. I totally hate the previous one. I really like this one though. Really great job. This one is within tweaks of being flat out good. I like that. The only thing that bugs me a bit about this one is the curved bottom of the J. It seems a bit at odds with the angular design of everything else. I don't think so. I think it's pretty good. I like the curved bottom. You can't really, if you to do it where it was straight, it would look a bit too boxy, but it might be worth seeing if you could create that as a straight J. I've got coins, so I'm going to give you a 500 gold award for that. I think you've done a great job in the redesign. You've kept it to what it should be, but it doesn't mean that I think it's the right logo overall, but you blew it out of the park. Well done. Before we go to the next one, I need to talk to you. If you're a designer and you spend a lot of time sending invoices, gathering up expenses, and essentially wasting your time doing tax stuff, then you need to stop and use FreshBooks. FreshBooks is a cloud accounting service, so it allows you to send invoices, gather up all your expenses, keep track of how your business is doing, all in a one platform. We've used FreshBooks for years. You can even go back on years of videos on this channel, and we've been sponsored for so long because we genuinely think they are a great company to work with. Most of you guys will be small businesses. Maybe you work in an agency and do client work on the side in America. I know this from the data. And if you want to make sure that you're getting all your tax stuff correctly done, you're sending the invoices and getting paid on time, which is a huge part of it, then FreshBooks can help you. Not only does FreshBooks save you hours of your time, it also has features like an automatic late payment feature. So if a client doesn't pay you on time, it will automatically add a late payment. So it will deter a client from not paying you. There are countless features, but if you don't believe me, try it for yourself, risk-free guaranteed. Click the link down below for 30 days free and you can thank me later. This next one is Bones Athletic Apparel company that designs and creates premium precision fitted clothing for athletes. The brief instructed me to make a logo that conveys a sense of victory while having a fresh appearance. The target audience for this logo is young adults. Please let me know what you think. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so we're looking for precision here. What I do like is the geometric shapes. Bones Athletic. I like the fact that you've got the skull and crossbones, very modern, but also friendly, which is kind of hard to do. I like that. You see, there's a skull, there's the crossbones, very minimal. Now, something that's a bit strange here that I would fix straight away, very easily done, is the weight of the icons, the skull and crossbones, needs to be the same as the weight of the text. And you can do this by changing the weight of the text or changing the weight of the icon. Really important that you do that when you're showing this, because it just kind of looks strange. It looks skeletal. There's not enough in there, not enough weight on that text. What I do like is your layouts. That's pretty cool. You've got a strong brand here visually from the colors, but also the icon itself is very unique, very visual. I like the fact that you've got the skull and the crossbones and everything else with like a medal, stitching. You fit this in really well. The gridding system, again, well done. I like to see the grids. And I like the promo examples as well. Things like this. Really great mock-ups. If you were showing this to a client, they would instantly understand that the logo works really well in different areas. Again, that Bones typeface needs to be a thicker weight, so choose a different font within the typeface and you'll have an easier time with that. Looks really good. I'm really pleased with this one. Well done. If you guys enjoyed this video and you want to see another critique, then we do them nearly every single week. We post twice a week as well, so press that red subscribe button and don't worry, you can always unsubscribe later if you want to. Thanks for watching and I'll catch you guys in the next video. See you soon. Goodbye. Get my cube in the shot. Need everyone to know I can solve this.